Hello, welcome to the demonstration of the 32Soft extension Workbench for QAD. This Excel tool is built to expand QAD functionality to accommodate supplementary data which normally are hosted outside of QAD ERP. Extension Workbench not just allows you to define additional fields to virtually any QAD table, but also provides a great capability for massively managing the additional data from convenient Excel spreadsheet. Once hosted within QAD ERP, the new data provides reliable foundation for accurate reporting, process improvement, and support for making the right decision. The extra attributes are saved in the user work file table, and depending on the QAD version, we can add up to 15 new character fields, 15 decimal fields, 15 integer fields, 15 logical fields, and 4 date fields. All these extra attributes can be accessed from the other custom progress programs and reported on or used as needed. One example would be to add extra attributes to existing item master information. Let's take a look at how we would define the new item master attributes first. First, we define a new dataset called milk, which defines the key fields, item number in this case, validated against the item master data, as well as any other restriction on data which can be added to this dataset, for example on item group equal milk. Then we need to define the fields which are part of this dataset. We can have read-only fields like item description, product line, and fields which are updatable, which will be saved in the user work file fields. The character fields can have both format and database restrictions, like in this case. Integer and decimals can have both format and lower upper limits, and logical fields can accept other values other than yes and no if specified. After the dataset is defined, we can then use the Excel loader to download, upload data to this dataset. Let's enter the dataset milk and select to show table data. Which will download all the items which satisfy the key restriction, existing item and item group milk in this case. As soon as we select any of the action buttons for the first time, a login screen appears which uses QAD authentication logic to validate the user ID. Let's log in. As we can see, we downloaded all the items which are of item group milk, and we can see the read-only field values, description, and product line with the description as well. That's how we defined it, and none of the extra attributes are yet filled in. Let's update the attributes for a few items and then click upload. We can delete the rest of the fields which we don't need, and let's try to upload. The loader validates data in the cells against QAD, and it will return an error message if inaccurate data is submitted, like in this case. We can use the find error button to navigate between cells with the error. The cell is highlighted in red, and placing the cursor in the cell will display reason for error. We must correct the error before submitting data again. So this record is locked. I have to exit from here. This is an invalid doc. Don't need this. Let's try to upload again. This time the upload is successful. We can check that the data was uploaded properly. Let's download again. We will see the items which have the extra attributes filled in reported first, and other items which have no extra attributes attached yet reported at the end. We can see who updated the record and when. We can delete the extra attributes records for some of the items and attach attributes for a lot more. Let's do that and click upload. Let's try to upload. The loader is reporting the lines being processed. And the upload was successful. As we can see, uploading about 1000 records took just a few seconds. Another example would be to extend supplier information. Let's take a look at the dataset definition. So we have the key field vendor code, and then we have a few read-only fields, name, and then like name, and you can add other zip code and all that information. And we can have the updatable fields, the email and another contact. Let's download and see what we have. We can then update or add new attributes. Let's upload. We can verify the download. And we see it's there. Because we didn't delete all the suppliers, they were all uploaded with blank email and blank contact, like in this case. So they exist now in the user work file as a extension. Another example would be for adding data attributes for which there's no direct link to QAD data. For example, let's take a look at a dataset which defines the default values for QAD maintenance programs. This is the key where we define the program, frame and field, and we have only one column we need, the default value. We can download and then we can change and or add new records to it really quickly. can download to verify it was updated, and we can see the data was uploaded successfully in the user work file. In conclusion, Extension Workbench is a great tool for expanding QAD functionality by accommodating additional data in QAD ERP without revamping your existing QAD ERP system, without progress programming, and without changing QAD database structure. Yet, Extension Workbench provides powerful capability to massively create, update, delete thousands of supplementary clean data records validated against business logic of your choice. The new supplementary data become an integral part of your QAD ERP, which will be automatically carried forward to all your consequent QAD versions in the future. Extension Workbench helps you to streamline sophisticated process. It increases the value of QAD software and directly contributes to your bottom line. You can get additional information about this and other productivity tools by emailing us at contact@32soft.com. Thank you.